All right, dear friend, I always wait a couple of seconds before I begin. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. This is Friday. What is it? 12:26. 12:26 in the morning. How are you, ladies and germs? How are you? Getting my stuff ready, getting everything out of my book bag. I got a book bag. Did you have a book bag when you were in school? Did you have one? Did you have a book bag? Did you have one of those elastic rubber things that stretched around your book? It had this clip, but it was made of rubber for you to hold your books. Remember that? Did you ever cover your books at the beginning of the year in newspaper? There we go. There we go. Did you ever cover your books in? You'd cover your books, cover them in, like, we used to use paper bags from the store. My mother would cover them and say, "What are we covering our books for?" You cover them. Why? To protect them. Protect them from what? But we had books. We had a book bag. We would lug our books to and fro. And I don't mean an afro. To and fro. It was something. Remember that? Little things. Give me an idea, by the way. I did not have a book bag. We carried our books. We used paper bags to cover. Yes. You would rent books. I have a book bag. Remember that one? I love that. I'm getting everything out of my book bag, as it were. Yes. I'm in a great mood. It's the end of the week. It's been a tremendous week. That's all I'll say. A lot of other great stuff going on, which, you don't care about. I'm not going to bore you with a lot of stuff, but a lot of good stuff for me. Every day you wake up and you're vertical. That's a great thing. That's it. Anyway, I was trying to think, as I'm putting together today's shows, here's my bag of pods. We have a coffee machine. I love these. The pod. This is the best thing that ever happened. Can you hear me okay, by the way? Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me? Good. Want to make sure you can hear me. It's the end of the week. It's been a hell of a week. It's been a fun week. It's been a good week. It's been a good week. Good week. Good people. Good fun. Good clean fun. Good, clean, absolute fun. Ladies and germs, we are talking some kind of fun. Here's my SAG after card. I got a SAG after card. They said, "How did you get your card?" I got a SAG after card. I love that. What do I do with it? But I show people the card. Here's my door fob. Do you ever look at this stuff in your, what do you have in your, do you have a wallet? Men, who carry a wallet? Who carries a wallet? Do you carry a wallet? Men, who carries a wallet? Lori Cox says, "Hi, Al, I'm happy to see your face, 5x5. Thank you, Lori. Who carries a wallet? Here's my wallet. You know why I like this? It's got a zipper. It's kind of clunky, but I need to have something for my keys. I don't care. I hate to carry stuff. I don't like belts. I don't like a lot of stuff. I don't, my father had this big wallet with like pictures in it and cards and notes, and no. I always slimline. I always streamline. I say, do I need this? Do I really need, because I don't need a card because of everything I've got is on my phone. But if the phone goes down, that's another story. When the phone goes down in the sleepy little town right around San Antonio. That's it. There it is. That's the wallet. I'm always cleaning stuff out, throwing out receipts from stuff. Old cards. Here's a card. Here's an old SAG after card. You know what I'm gonna do? And I love to do this. Did you ever do this when you were a kid? My father used to get a credit card in the mail. He'd always go like this. He'd cut it, make sure it's the right one. He'd cut it like this, and you cut the thing like that. And you take this, and you cut this. I don't know why. Who's gonna use this? But I still do it. I still do it. I don't know why. I still have this crazy belief system in cutting up credit cards. Who needs a credit card? Who needs it? I was just thinking about all this stuff that we do and used to do. And how we've become so dependent on our phone. And how today I've got to negotiate because I'm outside. I am in a system that has a Wi-Fi that for all practical purposes doesn't work, and there's a Wi-Fi outside the door, but neither of them are working, so I have to go to 5G. I'm just rambling. Did you see yesterday, my afternoon? I tried to take you on a trip. I got out of the subway. I tried so much. Got these, my new Nature's Bakery Fig Bar. This is for 4 o'clock. This is when I start to fade. You gotta always rev up. So yesterday I was on the subway, and I took you with me, and it was horrible because the subway would have been great, but there was no signal. I was on the N train. Oh, it was filled with crazy people. It was wonderful. But I couldn't get the stuff out. Anyway, you took us by the soup place. Yes. The soup Nazi. Yes, I did. Wasn't that fun? I ran into a guy yesterday. I was downtown. And right by the courthouse, and saw him, and his name is John. I'm not gonna mention him, but his name it references a particular type of tropical fruit. If he's watching, he knows who I am. So yesterday I've been thinking about this. By the way, do you find yourself? I hope you're listening to me okay, because I didn't put in my my headphones. Did you what was I going to say? I was going to say something really deep. Really? Oh. Do you ever find yourself with a penchant, a penchant, something where you are trying desperately to, you need to eat something. You become absolutely, positively hooked on something. This past couple of days, for 2 days in a row, there's a good friend. We have this nice young man who walks in and does something for no particular reason to give us the illusion that he's doing something about it. Thank you. Don't know what it is. There's a great place, I think I told you, downtown, a Vietnamese place called Trang Bang One, Bang One, Bang. My friend has been there for years, Andy. Trang Bang One. It's called, NHA, Trang, Trang 1, Baxter Street. This little street has more restaurants on one street than you can possibly imagine. One little street, one thin little street. Hand-pulled noodles, bars, Asian, but this is Vietnamese food. And I had the other day vegetarian pho. I had a vegetarian banh mi, and something called Morning Glory. Man, do you know what Morning Glory is? Who knows what Morning Glory is? You were a young man. Do you ever know something called a Morning Glory? Anybody? Men? Yes or no? Last time I was in New York City was 1976. It was wild. It sure was. And it still is, my friend. Anybody know what a Morning Glory is? Anybody? Girlfriend in the morning? Morning Glory? Well, is that what they're called? Is that what they call it these days? It was an old reference years ago. Morning Glory. Anybody know what that means? Anybody know? Morning Glory. Anybody grasping that? What time is it? I still got some time. Huh? Apparently not. That's okay. Well, anyway, it's called water spinach or Morning Glory or hollow. No, not yes, Vietnamese coffee is very good. It is such a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful food. Such a wonderful, wonderful group of food. It is just simply glorious. Simply glorious. Tropical sweet. Laurie says they give it to race horses? Question mark. I don't know what this happy ending of Vietnamese. No. Morning Glory was a term that, good morning, star shine, Oliver. This referred to a group, a state of tumescence that young men in particular would find growing up first thing in the morning when you are, shall we say, ready for action, standing at attention. Hey! And that was a sign of things kind of working. You know, your body saying, okay, let's get everything going here. It was something that, morning wood, there we go, morning chub, there we go, pitching a tent. So anyway, when I hear morning glory, irrespective of this, I kind of laugh. It kind of makes me laugh. And I, for 2 days, had some of the most incredibly, I've been thinking about this stuff called morning glory, morning glory, water spinach. I could eat this every single day. It is a combination of stuff. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to explain this, but... So anyway, this morning, let's say you're my producer. What's the big story for me this morning? Give me a story right now. Not a headline, but the big story. What is the big story? Come on, hurry up, hurry up. Tell me. I'm older than Pepper and it still happens. You know what I mean? Yes. There's nothing wrong with that. What is it, my friends? What do you think? Thank you. Because if I were in charge of making a Voltron bot, see, I can't read that. Yes, thank you for that. What, ladies and germs? Let me read this here. Let me read some of your comments. What is a big story? Tell me what it is. Tell me what it is. Ellen DeGeneres arrested? Wait a minute. You know, it's funny you say that. I'm looking at, now, did that really happen? I don't know that, of course not. Because you're saying that a lot of people just say these things. Have you heard of GERD? Did you hear GERD? Ellen DeGeneres? I'm looking. See, I can't tell if you... I would hope she would be arrested. I despise Ellen DeGeneres. Hate her. Not hate. I should say. I should say. What's the big story? Come on, do me a favor. Tell me the big story. What's the big story? Come on, kids. What's the big story? Tell me what the big story is. Let's hear it. Come on. Here I am. What's the big story? Judge stops tariffs. Fred, by the way, raise your hand. Who gives a shit about judge stopping tariffs or letting the tariffs go? Who cares about tariffs? Raise your hand. Seriously, raise your hand. Dewey beats Truman. Very good. Who cares about... Fred cares about tariffs. Seriously, who cares about tariffs? Answer me. I'm not trying to be crude. I'm not trying to be mean. I love you, Fred. I love you, Freddie. Who cares about tariffs? Who? Who cares about tariffs? Tell me. Who? Anybody? No. Do you talk about tariffs with any of your friends? No. If you don't talk about something with your friends, I don't want to talk to you about it at all. Why is it that people think tariffs are friends? Do you know the last time we had a tariff? How about some tariffs that worked? Anything? Any idea? We have no idea about tariffs. Nobody even know what a tariff was. Nobody knew what the hell it was. We're not even sure what the hell. What is a tariff? I don't know. You knew kind of like, well, maybe it was some kind of tariff or something, maybe. I guess. I don't know. Who remembers what a tariff is? Who actually remembers a tariff? Who? Fill me in. See? You don't know. You have no idea. Nobody knew anything about a tariff. Nobody's talking to your friends about tariff. You're not talking about it. It's not something people talk about. I'm looking at some of your questions right now. Look at this. Leonora Ferrara says, the other country cares about tariffs, so that's half my family that works in the port of Los Angeles and London. I don't live there anymore. I don't want prices rising. Tax on goods imported, yeah. The ones benefit from that. Do you talk about this with friends? Do you talk about this with friends? What is this? What do you talk about with your friends? When you sit around, what is it? Tariffs? No. What is the thing that is the most important? Right now, something that would get everybody's attention that you would love. What would it be? Tell me. Is it tariffs? No, it's not tariffs. What is it? Tell me. Tell me. Tariff sounds like an ice cream flavor. I like that. I want to know about the Epstein files. There you go. Aliens. There you go. There you go. Come on. We talk about the royals and Harry and Meghan. I love them. Maria, I think that's the most fascinating thing in the world. Finish that jury duty and get a life. I did. That's done. That's all I'll say. That's done. Okay, what else, my friends? I don't think kids see their friends in real life nowadays. The pushback from evil ones. Our DOJ is failing us. Bingo. Crony capitalism is keeping me from buying a new EV for whatever. So tell me, what is it that you talk about? What is it that keeps your mind up? Tariffs generate money. The judiciary is the fourth term of Obama. The manhunt. Hello, everyone. There's Cord Oliver. Ukraine ceasefire. That might be good. Gaza is very important. Do you really understand? You risk riding on the subway. Subway's easy. There's nothing on the subway. Ryan says, my biggest concern is AI. More than half of white-collar jobs will be gone in 10 years. Yes! 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 Come on, I'm writing this down. What is it that bothers you? What is it? Corrupt police in Massachusetts. When you talk to your friends, what is the thing that really gets you going? That's what I want to know. Because more often than not, so many of us talk about stuff that for the life of us, there's no basis of this whatsoever. None. That's what I want to talk about. That's it precisely. So that's it, my friend. Tariffs are terrifico. My Snap won't buy pop anymore. Ooh, pop, I like that pop. See, that's the thing. And you've just given me this idea. We always talk about what is it that talk radio is supposed to do. For the most part, we play the hits that other people describe, or we talk about things that we think are important, but most of us do not find them important. None. We do it for purposes of, it's like the people in concerts don't want to sing the songs they're singing, but they have to because they're oldies. So that's the way that goes. So you know what? Seriously, somebody writes, seriously, Kim, I argue about sin and salvation with my mom and sister. That's a good one. Sin and salvation. Oh, I'm going to use that. So listen to WABC right now in 17 minutes, and I'm going to use this. I'm going to go on and ask you, what is it that you talk about? What I hate playing the hits to things, or the hits that nobody's listening to, all right? That's it. See, you saved me again. So 77 WABC, go to WABCradio.com or something. Anyway, find this out. Go and do it. Go and do it. Okay? Go and do it. Join the fun. Join the frolic. Join the mayhem. This is the best live radio in the world. And it's talk radio. And it's the salvation of talk radio. All right, my friends, that's it. Don't forget to follow Lionel Nation. Follow Mrs. L. And by the way, catch Mrs. L on Nancy Grace. Oh, my God, she's the star of Nancy Grace. We'll talk about other stuff. All right, my friends, have a great and glorious day. See you next time. Thanks so much for watching. And don't forget, the monkey's dead. Show's over. See you.